Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Today we're going to be going over real small. I mean, it's not small, but it's going to be a quick package that I got from Cheap Comic Collector. His name is Rob. If you don't know who Cheap Comic Collector is, he does a lot of auctions and stuff like that. I've never bought any comics off him, but just so some of you guys know, he was actually, I think, the first guy in somewhat of this group or whatever you want to, this part of the community, I guess you could call it, that I actually started listening to. I think I was like one of the last ones on his. He had like a spinning wheel where he was giving out free comics back, I don't know, like a couple years ago or whenever it was, and I was one of the last guys on there. I got a free comic from him, and we were supposed to send a list in, but my problem is I do a lot of listening. I don't necessarily watch every video, but I just listen to guys talk about comics in the background, and I never sent him a list. And I got, I think, 3 free comics from him, but he was actually probably the inspiration for me to just start doing a video and throwing up some of the comics that I get on the cheap. Which, I mean, I'm not opposed to paying money. If it's a key and you want the key, by all means, you gotta, if you want it in your collection, you gotta pay for it. I have no problem with that. But he was probably the main inspiration between me, trying to collect more on the cheap. And I don't care about bulk, because if it's a good read, or it's something I can read, I'm all down for that. So this is basically just a package. A few weeks ago, I don't know what it was. Some bunch of the guys, different channels, are giving away free stuff, having drawings like every 15 minutes. And I'm like, Swagda was doing it, and I think Razor Comics was doing it. There's a bunch of them doing it. And I actually I watched Rob's for one or 2 days, whatever he was doing it, and I was just listening basically while I was doing other stuff. And every time his buzzer went off, I just threw my name in the drawing, and I ended up winning some Funko Pops and I think a couple comics, if I remember right. But we're just gonna open this up. This won't be too long a video. This will probably be a quick video, but we're just gonna get right into this package of free goodies. The freebie stuff, the stuff we love. If you collect stuff on cheap, if it's free, you love it even more. But if you never checked out Rob's channel, Cheap Comic Collector, go check him out. I'll make sure I tag him in this, so you guys can definitely check it out. It says, "Hi Brent, congrats on your giveaway wins, Rob, Cheap Comic Collector," if you can read that. Super cool dude. Like I said, I've never bought anything off his auction before. I know Cyclotronic Squirt Gun. I met Aaron. I found Aaron's videos from watching Cheap Comic Collectors, and then I found like Higgy and Swagda and all these guys. I love watching all these guys. Metarog. So if you don't know Rob, go check him out. If you're looking for comics you might not find in your particular area, stuff like that, that's a good way for you to get some of these comics. Usually they're $2-3 a piece or whatever, and I think it's free shipping if you buy like 10 or more or something like that. But we're just getting into these giveaways I got. So first up, I've got Spider-Man Giant Size 30th Anniversary Special number 26. Nice little hologram on there. I'm a sucker for holograms and lenticular stuff and all those goodies. And we also got Ren and Stimpy number 6, because no one demanded it. Amazing Spider-Man versus Powdered Toast Man. Absolutely love Ren and Stimpy, so that is super awesome. I love Spider-Man too. But sorry, my dog's bothering you. She sees the neighbor. But those are the only comics I won. And then he was giving away Pops as part of the giveaway too, every time his buzzer went off. And he did the first 2. He had 3 Pops, I think is what it was, and he did 2 of them, and I won both the first 2. So he said, I'm just gonna give you the 3rd one, so just to make it easier on shipping. So we got 3 Pops, and this is all I got was them 2 comics and 3 Pops, which one of them is freaking amazing. Absolutely love it. First up, we got the Earth Giant from Frozen 2. I don't know if you can see him very good. Sorry if I get a glare. I am outside on my swing with my dogs, so it's summertime. I love being out here in the summertime, so that was pretty cool. I'm not like the biggest Frozen fan or anything, but hey, I want it for free. Next up, we have Underminer from Incredibles 2. That is pretty cool. I do like the Incredibles. My kids love those movies. So I do actually like the Incredibles, and it is superheroes, so that is pretty cool. And then we also got sorry, I'm drooling here or something, spitting. Thirsty, I guess. We got my favorite of the 3 pops, which I think this is the one he threw in for free. This is Zombie Gambit. So that is super, super awesome. I absolutely love that. I do not have it. So that is pretty cool. That's the best pop out of the 3 in my opinion. I don't know what they're worth or anything like that, but that is just super, super cool. That's what he looks like there on the side of the box. Cloud cover makes the sun go away. Gets rid of the glare for me. But that's all I've got for this video. Like I said, this will be a quick one. If you don't know Cheap Comic Collector, his name is Rob. Go check out his channel. Super cool dude, super cool, knowledgeable on comics. He loves to collect on the cheap, and I can't blame him. He was my inspiration for probably starting this channel. So go check him out. I hope you guys liked what you saw. You know, like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good. Thanks for watching.